This is Cancer Survivor Park at UC Davis. We're kind of like a big family here, all survivors, all thanks to Children's Miracle Network and UC Davis Children's Hospital.
We recently went to the home of Randy and Carmela Sasaki and their son Mathew. Mathew was 13 when he was first diagnosed with leukemia and underwent chemotherapy at UCD Children's Hospital for a year-long period. After 18 months of remission, the Sasakis got the news that leukemia had returned. This time, Mathew's chemotherapy was extended to a 3-year period. His treatment just ended last May. The treatment required Mathew to be taken out of school, away from his friends and the activities he enjoyed.
I cannot even begin to think of ways to thank everyone who did everything for us. Sorry.
It was tough on him, but Mathew's perspective is just a little different.
I would say it's a lot harder for the parents and the family than it is for the kids. Because the patients usually adjust really quickly because they're kids. I mean, they'll do whatever.
For Mathew's father, Randy, there was a waiting period before treatment could begin.
Yeah, waiting the 30 days before treatment could begin was pretty rough. I remember not knowing exactly what illness Mathew had. I remember hoping and praying that it was leukemia because it was treatable. In fear of it might be something even worse.
Once the diagnosis of leukemia was made, treatment could then begin. When Mathew's friends came to visit him, he had understandably mixed feelings.
It's because they didn't really like my friends seeing me in that state, but on the other hand, it was nice to see them, you know, after not seeing them for a while.
Mathew's mother, Carmela, gained a deep appreciation for every one of the people who were responsible for her son's care.
The UC Davis 7th floor, it did become our second home, and the nurses there, they are my angels, because people have asked me in the past, you know, how did they treat you? How were you treated by the doctors and the nurses and the staff? Even the cleaning crew, everyone, the people who brought in the lunch trays, they were just absolutely incredible. And I don't know how they do the jobs that they do every day, because they're not just dealing with Mathew and his situation with leukemia, they're dealing with babies and, you know, parents who are single parents that have to leave their kids at the hospital, and it's like they're there being a parent to all the kids that are ill, and they have to have wings, because I don't know how anybody can do that.
The effects of treatment had taken a toll on Mathew's body that required hours of physical therapy and rehabilitation. But today, all that work is paying off.
And when he completed that, he transitioned to his own physical therapy on his own over at a gym at a nearby 24-Hour Fitness, is where Mathew continued his own physical therapy. The physical therapist recommended what exercises he should do. The day that Mathew joined the gym, I remember it clearly. It was a huge milestone. Gaining his independence, getting away from the medical field into physical fitness. His abilities at that time were very limited. Somebody from the gym was helping him. They understood Mathew's situation. They're very helpful. Just to see him work out at a gym by himself was huge. It was a huge day.
Recently, Mathew returned to UCD Children's Hospital. But this time, the circumstances were far different. He renewed friendships and had words of encouragement for those who were going through the same things he had just experienced.
So Mathew, this is Jill.
Hi,
Matthew.
Matt.
And this is her daughter, Anne Marie.
Hi.
And maybe you can give her some words of wisdom, or just let her know how you felt about things.
Yeah, I guess I was first diagnosed when I was 13. so it was pretty scary, you know? But as time went on, it got a lot better, and the nurses will help you through it. The doctors here are really great. There's times when it's pretty rough, but there are also times when it's good. And it's always good to be feeling better.
It takes a lot to save a life. It takes a combination of the courage of the patients,
Thanks for giving my life back.
the strength of parents and families,
Giving us gray hairs and all the right ways.
the dedication and talent of the staff,
Thank you, Children's Miracle Network.
For making a difference.
For kids like me.
and the hard work of hundreds of volunteers like you.
Why do we do this?
Because kids matter!